Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I'm Snowy Wood Creatures and today I'm carrying on the topic of the most asked question, what is a nice easy isopod to start with? So as you know, I'm looking for something that is exotic, beginner friendly and affordable. So in today's video it's going to be the Armadillidium Peraccae. So let's dive on in. So these guys originate from Greece and Italy, something different to Thailand, which is nice. And with that, they have a nice temperature range, I think. Between 20 and 25 Celsius is really good for these guys. And another little bonus about these is they don't actually need a high humidity. So we're only talking about 45 to 55%. So that is why you can probably see there is quite a big dry area and they do have that gradient up to their damp area, but it is very important that they still have that damp area. As I've said before in other videos, without it they can't do and lose their old shell for growing up, so it is still very important to have. So you may notice with these guys they are slightly bigger at 1.8 centimeters. With that in their appearance, you can see they have this really nice frilly skirt. Can you see that? And then their colouring, it's a very blue-grey, so they are quite a dark colour, but you will actually see the odd one which is a bit more lighter, a bit more of a beige colour, but I do find these do, as they grow, they do start to gain their darkness appearance. Another thing you may notice as well is they are quite broad, and if you look along their exoskeleton, that they have these tiny small bumps running across, which I just think is adorable. So when it comes to food, as you can see, they're enjoying a bit of cucumber there. They do like their vegetables over protein, so you can feed them things like potato, squash and carrot. And another huge staple in their diet is the lichen. So you can see I have a stick in there with loads of lichen on there. That was put in yesterday, and probably within a week or two that will have disappeared. I do still give them a bit of fish food once every week to 2 weeks, so they've still got that bit of protein in there, but everything else that they need is around them. So you may have noticed they are quite an active breed, making them quite a popular and common isopod to have in the hobby community, because it is nice to have an isopod that you can look into and you'll see them milling about, going about their day-to-day life. And they are so easy to breed. If you do go down the road and get these, you will probably more than likely find a pregnant isopod in the clutch that you buy, because they are that fertile. So another good point about these guys as well is they're not a demanding isopod. So say you were going away for a week, as long as you've got your humidity and your damp area spot on, you've fed them, you could easily leave them a week and come back to them and they will still be as happy as Larry. Because of their very huge brood and breeding abilities, some people have used them as cleanup crew, but personally I do like them as more of a pet. So let me know in the comments what you think about these guys, and I will see you on the next one, where I will again talk about that beginner friendly isopod. But if there's anything you'd like to see, give me a shout, and you know what to do: subscribe and like, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.